What's going on, y'all? So today we're going to talk about Quickpay, factoring, and we're going to mention the EFS code. So how I've been getting paid lately is by Quickpay. Now I've seen a few options. One option was 3% and I get it within 3 days. And then the other one, which is more common that I've seen, 3% at 7 days, which is the one I've chose yesterday and today. And 5% within 1 day. I did that one time. That's when I told y'all, I just love to see the money in there next day. Yeah, that was the only time that has happened. Good feeling. However, I can't keep letting them take 5% out the check. Another way I've gotten paid was the EFS code. The lady did not direct deposit to personal accounts, only business. So we did the EFS. She gave me a number through the email. I took that number to the truck stop. Supposed to fill out an EFS check. The girl in the store was like, you don't have to fill it out. She just took the number, put it in the system, gave me my money. Now they charge a fee at the store for that. The broker took out a fee, so there's too much money coming out for the EFS. I prefer not to use that. I'm waiting on a check. It's supposed to be here next week. That's one that don't do anything except send you a check, and you gotta wait 30 days, and that's what I'm doing. I called them, and so, just to see when should I expect my money. Next week is the day. And so, yeah, Quickpay, the EFS code, Convoy, I ran a load with them. It was free. You just, get the load off their app, upload the document. They direct deposit the money straight into your account. So I wish I could do more runs for them, but I just don't see a lot of loads that I want from their board. But yeah, so those are the ways that I've been getting paid. Factoring, I've held off on factoring. I have no problem with factoring, y'all. Before I get into this video, I just want to let you know factoring can be good for your business. For a lot of people, it can slow down your business. Just don't let nobody put you out of business, okay? But yeah, factoring, I'm not speaking against it. You do what you feel you need to do in your business. Like I said, I may use it in the future. I just have to reiterate that, okay? Before I get into the video, I want to highlight the reason why I've put it on hold. And I also want to highlight this because a lot of people may not know. Now, if you deal with banks, you probably done seen this sort of thing before. But, it'll never hurt to touch on it. So let's talk about that. Now, all companies are going to file this thing against you called the UCC1. Basically, if you don't pay them back or you file bankrupt, they get to take some extra steps against you. I'll explain that in a minute. But before I do that, I want to tell you that, any company that you deal with, you got to know if it's good business or bad business. So me personally, I go by reviews. I make sure there are, no, articles or reviews. And, I also check the BBB report to make sure it's not saying scam and just a whole bunch of bad reviews, because there's a lot of factoring companies that are being advertised online with horrible reviews, and I just wouldn't do it personally. I wouldn't. But the UCC1, they filed it on everybody, and like I said, I'm not gonna say it's bad business. It's good for them. It protects them. You're taking a chance. You're putting your trust in the company. That's the reason why I say do your research. Now, they have two options. One, I don't know if you get the option of picking, but it's two of them out there. One of them is called an all asset UCC1, which means they have access to your personal property, your land, your business side, your tractor, your trailer, bank accounts, everything. Is too vague. Not a pick of mine. The other one is called a collateral specific UCC1. Example, you put up your tractor and your trailer in case you don't pay, or you file bankrupt or something like that. They get your tractor and your trailer. That one is more fair. Okay, that's when something like the bank does that too. I guess when you don't have good credit or something like that, or if you decide to choose that one at the bank. But I've seen that one before. But the all asset UCC1, I have land, and no, you just don't put stuff up like that. We live in a world, people are very crooked these days, and I just don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody these days. I don't care if you is a company. Don't trust it. So anyway, all asset UCC1 and a collateral specific UCC1. And on top of those two things, a lot of these companies hold you hostage, according to the reviews. And they won't let you go. You know, you have to sign something saying, I want to stick with you for 12, or you're committed to me for 12 months. I don't really care for that one. Now, there are companies out here who will say month to month. I think that's more fair. And I've seen one that said 6 months. That's fair. But time connected to a company could possibly put you out of business. So I'm very careful with how I move out here. But I'm very careful with a lot of things. Maybe I'm overthinking the situation. But like I said, Quickpay is something that's been working for me. And y'all don't get online and just see all these people advertising factoring, right? And then you think factoring is the only way to go when you get your own authority. It's not. You can do Quickpay with the bigger companies and stuff like that. You don't have to do that. Now, I'm not saying just to go only with these, bigger companies, because that just wouldn't be right for everybody to rush to that. I'm just highlighting it. I'm just sharing it with y'all. Now, there are smaller brokers you're going to want to work with, because there's going to be times where you want to get home, and so you're going to need that smaller broker and that run they got. So you're going to have to book with them. And so all I'm saying to y'all is that, there are other ways to do it. Figure out what works for you and your business. You don't have to follow the blueprint of everybody else. All right, y'all. So one more thing I forgot to mention earlier was the UCC1, right? When they file it against you, it does not affect your credit. But what it does is, if you try to go and get money from somewhere else, you probably won't be able to get it because of that UCC1. I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but if, I don't know if you still here, then this is the gem that you get. So, there's that. I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I think I covered everything. Y'all can look up, all this information for yourself. Again, I'm not trying to scare you away from factoring. Just ask about it and see what they say, and read the document. Maybe y'all can understand what it is that you're reading, but you gotta read that fine print when you're out here signing stuff. So I actually looked into getting a lawyer, and I called a couple of lawyers' offices, and they was gonna charge me about $200 and something to read over the document to better help me understand what it was that I was signing. I decided against it. They want you to make an appointment and all that. Nothing is wrong with that. But if you do decide to get a lawyer, you can write that off at the end of the year as a, business advice. So I wouldn't say it's a bad thing to check into that. Also, if you do move forward with it, you can never be too careful when it comes to your business. Just thought I'd throw that out there. There you go. One more thing, y'all. I promise you I'm out of here. Don't just go with the first factoring company that you hear being advertised online. I see a lot of them online, but there are so many more that are not being advertised, and I think there may be decent factoring companies to get with. I even had one say he would match the percentage of the companies that I've been using. So, that's an option. I've also had another one to tell me that they don't do the, holding you hostage. You don't have to sign any paperwork. When you're ready to go, you can leave. But their percentage rate is a little higher. So it's always going to be something that you may not like, but it is an option. So, yeah, just don't hop on the first thing selling, okay? I'll catch y'all in the next one.